and we wore uniforms that were they were blue and white, and they were checkered. The girls wore dresses, and the boys wore slacks with white shirt with little pins on it that said "Power of Christ."
All right,
Did
fam.
you ever?
I'm about to go to bed. I got to take my child to school in the morning.
Okay, Safe Velvet.
Y'all,
We
but
appreciate you.
tired.
Love your husband. Kisses, sweetie.
And y'all know I never tap out, but I'm tired. I love y'all
Okay,
and y'all have a
Me
good
too.
night.
I'm
have an
sad too.
awesome, soft
I'll listen
night,
for a little
sweetie.
longer,
Thank you.
but I'm gonna get off the panel.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm off the
thank
panel
you.
too, guys. I love.
Thank you,
Have a good
sweetie.
night.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send World some receipts and then get us like a more organized thing going on because I wasn't prepared for this. But
Yeah, Miss
yeah, we're gonna
Candy,
get it
we
popping.
appreciate it so much because
We'll get it popping.
you've been a wealth of knowledge. Um,
I
maybe a
appreciate
couple more
y'all too.
questions. Did okay? So, would you say okay? Was there any conversation in reference to Eligio's parents? Much,
His biological parents or his adoptive parents? Are you talking about his biological or adoptive? Because one thing about Eligio is he don't speak about his adoptive parents. The only thing that he ever speaks about is his birth parents, the crack mother who gave birth to him, and the so-called 70-year-old merchant that had him. But he doesn't know who his dad is for real. He just knows that he was a crack baby. So a crack
hmm
mom. She was like a number one informant in the city, and she was hated, and she was killed. He doesn't know who his dad is or any of that. So what I do know is when he speak of his parents, he's not talking about the bishops ever. He doesn't even address them. It's almost like he was never adopted. The only thing you ever hear him talk about is like maybe a crack mom, his dad that had him at 70, and the fact that he was in foster care. But he never
no,
speaks about the time when he was an adopted. Why?
we
Because
did,
his
we
life
did
was
hear
great.
of, we did hear of both, but it was very limited information on both parts,
Yeah.
in reference to the biological and the foster. So, it's like, what happened in between there? What
Right.
was the in home life like? What was the day to day like?
Right.
What was your interaction like with your mother,
Right.
your foster mother or your foster father?
And
What
I think
did
what it
you
is
have?
for him is that he was adopted so young, right? So if he tells the truth about when the bishops took him in and when his life changed, the authenticity of his hood nigga shit, his foster care, been through this struggle shit will be obsolete because he was adopted at a very young age. So then it'll make him look like a fucking fraud. So he can't keep it real about his adopted family. He gotta make it seem like foster care was my struggle and New York is my hood. But that's not it at all. If he keep it
Okay,
real about his real life, people will know what's up because they'll put the years together.
okay,
So that's
Candy.
why he ain't
So,
gonna talk about the bishops. He gonna talk about his birth mom, his birth dad, as so called, had him at 70. Some fucking Indian merchant or some shit. That's a fucking lie. He don't know who his dad is, and neither did his mother.
Candy, was mom, biological mother and father deceased at the time you knew him, or
Yes, yes, yes,
was
yes. His mom was dead. Now his dad, nobody knows about his dad. We don't even think the mother knows who the fuck the dad is. So that right there, you can cancel that. The father, he don't know, they don't know, don't nobody motherfucking know. And you can clearly see that him and Leo do not have the same father. I don't give a fuck. Just like you can
correct?
see that
Correct.
Ellie is Omax and the baby Ja is motherfucking Eligio's. Like you can see that. So he
Right.
don't know who his dad is, but his mother, yes. His mom was a crackhead. Yes, she is dead. He was a crack baby. She ran out the hospital right after she had him. She never breastfed him. He don't know his mother. His mother never hugged, kissed, or loved on him ever. She popped him out that pussy and dipped. He went right into foster care. Shortly after, he was adopted. He didn't grow up on them street like on them New York streets thugging, getting it in, or none of that shit. He didn't grow up doing none of that.
So now the brother, isn't he supposed to be younger than Eligio, correct?
Yes, the brother is supposed to be younger, which was weird because
So is mom
honestly,
and dad the
when
same
we
mother and father?
well, no, they don't know. They don't know about the father. They just know it's the same mother. They have no idea who their father is. But I
So if
understand it makes
Eligio
them
is
feel good to say they do, but they don't.
so if his mother passed after having him, how could there be a younger sibling after him
She
from
didn't
the
pass.
mother?
I mean, she didn't pass right after having. She didn't have about 18. What did she have? 14, 12, 14, 16 kids. She
Oh
done had a
wow.
bunch of fucking kids.
Never heard
It's not
that.
like she died giving birth. It wasn't that type of thing. She was just a crackhead out there having a bunch of kids. That's what it was. They know that Leo and Eligio are related because now they were in the same agency. You know how the agency is as far as like,
I
like they'll test children
I follow
and
you. I
shit like
understand.
that. Yeah, they know. Like, especially when a woman done had 6 kids already that's in the system, they know who kids come from who. So that's the kind of thing that Eligio, they don't, you can look at them and see they don't have the same father.
Correct. Yeah.
None of them probably have the same father. Be for real. But that mental illness was passed down from their mom and the motherfucking baby shakes they had after being born crack babies.
Correct.
That's what I
And
believe.
and I totally understand that because I have a cousin that was adopted at, let me see, I think at 1 month, and right now to date he's 30 years old. I have a son and him are exactly a month apart, and they're 30, and they've always grown up as cousins. And but
Okay.
he's always been a lot more off kiltered than anyone else, and he was born addicted
Right.
to crack. But
Right. And see, in that instant, it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense, especially if you
it
got
does.
somebody that's wanting to help themselves. Because even like Nature Boy brother Leo, he got into some trouble. Like, let me tell you, that motherfucker one time was thugging, thugging. He was crazy. But even like when you talk to him now, he understands like that his mind is distorted and he has to work on himself. And he's trying. He's a good man to his woman. Like, he's a great man. Like, he's a great father. Like, he's just a good guy. You can see him trying. And that's why I say for Eligio, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. I had it way worse than that man. I grew up in foster care. I graduated from foster care. I never had nobody adopt me and love on me. So why I'm not out here being evil? There's no excuse. I'm out here taking care of my goddamn mama. The same mama that goddamn gave me all the goddamn hurt I got today. So there's no excuse for that shit that he's doing. How many people we know grew up in foster care, never been adopted?
Yes,
Ever.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
You know, it's a lot of. Go ahead.
I gotta welcome you over to the spot, man. And I'm gonna hit you with the number in the inbox, dear Jank, man. Cause hey, look at here, you definitely getting it up right now, man. But we done been up in here now. It's going on
I
five.
gotta go to
It's
bed.
on
My
the
voice
DJ,
is
Jim
snoring.
Jank.
gotta wake him
Wow.
up with some love in the sun. Y'all finna get me in trouble. I ain't fucking with the family tonight. Fucking with the family.
Yo, nah, you rocking with us tomorrow. You
Young
rocking with us,
Candy,
gang
we
paid up
thank
in
you
the
so
inbox.
much.
You coming through.
Thank you
No,
so
my
much,
boy,
Young
he hate
Candy.
Nature Boy too, cause he from the same hood, so he grew up with him too. So he hate that nigga. So he don't be too mad, but I know he like, boom, get
Young
in
Candy,
bed.
Son God, I ain't even
from
hollering,
the
son goddess, yo. Oh man. So what we doing? We back over here tomorrow. What we gonna do?
Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know, cause my boom been mad. So the other day I hopped on TKO and I had beat up this whole story about my nigga wanting us a sister wife, and he been so mad ever since. So tonight I was trying to tell him like these are good people, babe. I'm not trolling, but he don't understand because he's not on social media. So we're gonna have to do this here tomorrow. I can let my boom know like these the good
So are you
folks.
saying you're interested in a sister wife? Is that what you're saying?
No, I wasn't. I was just trolling. Like I was just trying to get in close so I could pick their mind and see what was going on or whatever. But hell no, I'm not into that shit, and my dude already know.
I want y'all to I want y'all to give y'all final statement. I want y'all to close out.
Young
Yeah.
Candy, this is Nellyville, and I appreciate you so much for coming on the King World platform on Bigo, and we invite you to Instagram and to YouTube, same name, and we appreciate you so much for talking and sharing your life things as far as what's going on, and you always have an open spot here where we are, and we thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you. I never thought that this would be therapeutic for me, but I appreciate y'all more than you would ever
Sweetie,
know.
this can be therapy. This can be
No,
therapy. You know, it doesn't always
was
have to be
it?
on the couch. It
This was
doesn't have to
therapy.
always be with someone standing in front of you.
I'm
Therapy is a mind cleansing, and
absolutely.
you
I
know,
might finish the
when
last chapters of my book fucking with y'all. Like I
a safe
appreciate
place.
y'all.
Hey, World can be in another thing because World been in one book and one song. So, hey, he can be in a second book, and we
Yes,
appreciate
I'm
you when you
definitely
come.
throwing world in my book. And all
Yes,
the sisters.
I think World is awesome sauce for real.
Yeah, absolutely. I do
And we
too. I
thank you.
appreciate y'all.
I ain't
Because at the
shit.
end
I'm
of
in
the
my
day,
lower
it's
self.
nothing.
You ain't
It's
shit, but
nothing for
we
us.
love you still,
I'm in
World.
my lower
It's
self.
fine. It's nothing for us to say fuck them people because we already living good. You know, it's a lot of people that can say we trolling, but the real, like I said, real recognize real always. The real knows that this is deeper than that.
Yes,
You know?
there's a greater good going on here. And this is about
Absolutely.
a bigger thing. It's not about us and our life experiences. It's about what we don't want to see happen in our existence, in our future, for our
Right.
children and anyone else. And so
Right.
you are expounding upon that, and we appreciate you so much for feeling free to um, open up your heart here. So
Yeah, I
thank you.
appreciate you all. I appreciate y'all. I'm rocking with y'all. Word up. World
Please
news and the
subscribe
truth.
and like
I'm rocking
everywhere
with
else you
y'all.
see this name posted. You know, World is an amazing gentleman, and we thank you so much. And just please subscribe. And like we said, if you want to go somewhere else, go to one of the women and speak. You know, we can convey the information back to World, but I don't think I'm speaking out of turn when I say that. I've
Yeah.
said that all night.
Yeah.
And so, you know, if you want to feel more at home and speaking with a woman in reference to things, we'll make it feasible for you. You know, there were
Right.
8 women up here tonight that you can have that opportunity with.
I appreciate that because there's a lot of things that I wanted to share, not just me, that other people wanted to share, but just didn't really know how to like go about it, you know? So,
Young Candy, can you type your Instagram handle on in the chat?
yes, ma'am. It's
And
actually Yum Candy. It's the same.
it's Young
I'm Yum
Candy.
Candy everywhere. I'm Candy Coven on Facebook. That's my government, right? Candy Coven.
I don't do
I ain't
Facebook
ashamed. I
too
tell
much.
everybody. That's my Instagram. That's my Twitter. Candy Coven. That's my name. So I ain't running from
Young
nobody.
Candy.
I did my time. Look, I ain't on no papers. I'm good. So yes, I did type it in the comments though. Yes, I will definitely keep in touch. I appreciate all of you very much.
Shout out to everybody that came through. Shout out to everybody that was rocking with the chat. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the bill. If you did, make sure that you tune in to the YouTube Jim Jank with the Jim Jank. Okay. Shout out to the panelists. Shout out to everybody that came through. Candy, you already know what it is. We appreciate that. Uh, for the people that did, get some of this video recorded, make sure you share it on the social media platforms. All right. We'll be back in the building tomorrow. Nelly, good look with the good look. Miss Me, everybody that came through. Jana, yo, oh my goodness.